Today we will discuss about presidents of India. So let's get started. So first president of India was Rajendra Prasad. He was the first president of independent India and he served a term of 12 years and 107 days. He was elected in 1950, 1952 and 1957. He was the only president to complete two full terms and he was the longest serving president of India. He was the candidate of Indian National Congress. Second president of India was S. Radhakrishnan. He was elected in 1962. He served a term of 5 years between 1962 and 1967. He was the first vice president of India and he was the first president from South India. He was the first president to have received Bharat Ratna before becoming President of India. His birthday is celebrated as Teachers' Day on 5th of September. He was an independent candidate, which means he had no affiliation to political parties. Third president was Zakir Hussain. He was elected in 1967. He served a term of 1 year and 355 days. He was the first Muslim president of India. He was the first president to have died in office and because of that, he was the shortest serving president of India. He was also an independent candidate, which means he had no affiliation to any political party. Next president was V.V. Giri. He was an appointed president of India because Zakir Hussain died in office. He was appointed in 1969. He served a term of 78 days. He was elected as Vice President of India in 1967 and was appointed as an acting president after Zakir Hussain's death. He resigned to take part in. So next president was Muhammad Hidayatullah. He was appointed after President V.V. Giri resigned to take part in the presidential elections. He was appointed in 1969. He served a term of 35 days. He was the only president to have served as Chief Justice of India. He was also a recipient of Order of British Empire. He served as an acting president until the next presidential elections. So the next president of India was again V.V. Giri. He was elected in 1969. He served a term of 5 years from 1969 to 1974. He was the first president to have served both as vice president and acting president of India. He was an independent candidate, which means he had no affiliation to any political party. The next president of India was Fakhruddin Ali Ahmad. He was elected in 1974. He served a term of 2 years and 171 days. He was the second president to have died in office. The first president, if you remember, who died in office was Zakir Hussain. He was a candidate of Indian National Congress. Next president was B.D. Jatti. He was an appointed president and he was appointed in 1977. He served a term of 164 days. He was the Vice President of India during Fakhruddin Ali Ahmad's term of office. He earlier served as the Chief Minister of Mysore state. He served as the acting president until the next president. Next president was N. Sanjeeva Reddy. He was elected in 1977. He served a term of 5 years from 1977 to 1982. He was the only president who also served as a Lok Sabha speaker. He also served as the first Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. He was the youngest president of India at the age of 64 and the only candidate who was elected unopposed. He was the candidate of Janata Party. So the next president was Gyani Zail Singh. He was elected in 1982. He served a term of 5 years from 1982 to 1987. He was the first Sikh president of India, and he also served as the Chief Minister of Punjab. During his tenure, the anti-Sikh riots and assassination of PM Indira Gandhi took place. He was the candidate of Indian National Congress. So the next president was R. Venkataraman. He was elected in 1987. He served a term of 5 years from 1987 to 1992. He also served as a finance minister and minister of defense before. He was also a candidate of Indian National Congress. Next president was Shankar Dayal Sharma. He was elected in 1992. He served a term of 5 years from 1992 to 1997. He also served as the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh. He also served as the Governor of Andhra Pradesh, Punjab, and Maharashtra. So, if a question comes, who was the President of India as well as Governor of three states before, you know the answer is Shankar Dayal Sharma. He was also the candidate of Indian National Congress. Next president was K.R. Narayanan. He was elected in 1997. He served a term of 5 years from 1997 to 2002. He was the first Dalit president of India. He was an independent candidate, which means he was any political party. So the next president was APJ Abdul Kalam. He was elected in year 2002. He served a term of 5 years from 2002 to 2007. He was also popularly known as People's President. He played an important role in the development of India's nuclear weapon program. He was the only president who was a scientist. So this question can come in your exams as a multiple choice question. He was an independent candidate. So the next president of India was Pratibha Patil. She was elected in the year 2007 and she completed the term of 5 years from 2007 to 2012. She was the first woman president of India and she was also the first female governor of Rajasthan. She was the candidate of National Congress. So the next president of India was Pranab Mukherjee. He was elected in 2012 and completed a term of 5 years from 2012 to 2017. He also served as the finance minister, foreign minister, and defense minister before. He was also the candidate of Indian National Congress. So friends, you know him. He is the current President of India, Ramnath Kovind. He was elected in the year 2017. He is the second Dalit President of India. And you remember who was the first Dalit President of India? First Dalit President of India was K.R. Narayanan. Ramnath Kovind also served as the Governor of Bihar. He is the candidate of Bharatiya Janata Party. So friends, we covered 17 presidents of India. Out of the 17 presidents of India, 14 presidents were elected and 3 presidents were appointed. On this slide, you can see the elected presidents of India, starting from Dr. Rajendra Prasad, who was the first president of India. Second president was S. Radhakrishnan, and third president was Dr. Zakir Hussain. Just remember, Dr. Zakir Hussain was the first president who died in office. So after him, there were 2 interim or appointed presidents. The first one was V.V. Giri and the second one was Muhammad Hidayatullah. Then the fourth president who was elected was V.V. Giri. After him, the fifth president of India was Fakhruddin Ali Ahmad. And remember, he was the second president who died in office. So after him, B.D. Jatti became the interim or appointed president of India. And friends, just remember, sixth president onward, all the presidents completed their full 5-year term. Who were the 3 interim or appointed presidents of India apart from 14 full-time presidents? They were V.V. Giri, Muhammad Hidayatullah, and B.D. Jatti. Only 4 presidents who received Bharat Ratna were S. Radhakrishnan in 1954, Rajendra Prasad in 1962, Zakir Hussain in 1963, and APJ Abdul Kalam in 1997. Only 2 presidents died while in office. They were Zakir Hussain and Fakhruddin Ali Ahmad. Out of the 14 elected presidents, 9 belonged to political parties, 7 from Indian National Congress, 1 from Janata Party, and 1 from Bharatiya Janata Party. The remaining 5 were independent. So if you find this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.